Hey guys, Tanza here with the amazing Erin, who is the founder of the Lightworker Development School. Welcome, Erin. I'm so excited that we're getting to have this conversation today.
I am too. Hi, Tanza. I've been looking forward to doing this. I really have.
Me too. Fill everyone in about your business. Tell us a little bit about who you are, who you help, and what goes on inside your program.
I have an amazing program, actually a couple of them that I offer at the Lightworker Development School, where I help people who want to develop their abilities, maybe learn some new ones, and really get that confidence. Having that one-on-one person who's been there, done that, life experience, plus the academic knowledge to really bring out the very best, really just empower them so that they are in control of their abilities, their gifts, their life. And so I love, 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 love doing that. Some people do it just for themselves, which perfectly makes sense. You are with yourself 24/7 a day, every single day of your life. So if you're not feeling in control and you're not using all that you've got to make your life the best it can be, oh, no. Everyone should be doing that. And then some people, some of my students, they work with me because they really like to evolve into a business. And before they get to that point, they want to fine tune some stuff. They want to make sure that they've got that confidence, that they've really worked with someone who's done that as well before they decide to go, okay, I'm going to springboard into a business. So I am a psychic medium. I have been since I was a child, and I have many degrees and certifications. Some of the ones I am the most proud of is that I am a Reiki master, in addition to master attunement and other energy modalities. I am a board certified clinical hypnotherapist and an NLP practitioner, which is neuro-linguistic programming.
Can you tell us a little bit about where your business was before you started the program?
Yeah, I thought I had a business and I had no clue. What I really had was a hobby and a passion. I didn't understand that distinction at the time. I knew, even though I thought I had a business, I knew I wanted it to grow. I wanted to evolve. I wanted to be not only sustainable in terms of finances, I really wanted it to be making an imprint. I wanted to be who I am, doing what I love to do, helping people full time. And I was looking for guidance. I spent a lot of time researching. I am one of those people that will research something almost to death. It's a wonderful Libra trait because we need that to make a decision. And I was looking at business plans and this model and reading that book and all sorts of things. And one day you and the modern day mystics popped up in my timeline. And I literally looked up and I said, thank you. And then I stalked you and the group. I watched every video. I went back and read posts like for a year's worth. I went to your website, all your landing. I mean, I just dived in and I started interacting with you. And the more I even got to know you, plus all of this other stuff, I knew without a doubt you were the person I needed to help me get from where I was to where I want to be. And it took me a little bit of time to be able to make that commitment. Finances, I'll be honest. However, I was determined. And because of that, it really didn't take as long as it could have. And I will say that working with you has been more than I expected. It's more than I expected. Even when we first started, what I thought I was going to get, where I thought I was going to be, we have leapfrogged over that into something I didn't even imagine, and yet it's so much better.
Yeah. And let's just take a moment, because I have to share with whoever is watching this and brag you up a little bit, because you are someone who you've dug in, you've done the work, you're resourceful. And in the last 5 weeks, I have watched you find really your momentum. And in the last 5 weeks, guys, I have watched Erin generate $15,000 in sales, which is amazing, helping others change lives. But you've also helped your daughter to start her own business as a social media manager, which I find so exciting. So tell me, Erin, you know, you've been in this world for a long time. You have a lot of skills, a lot of knowledge. What do you feel like for you made the biggest difference from going at it on your own to working with me, joining the program, and really getting to where you are today?
I could be here for an hour. Are you ready? Because I've got a list. So anyone watching, grab some popcorn and a drink, because I've got a list. First off, you have a vision. You just know you want a business, you know you want to do. That's great, but that's like having a picture in a magazine. What it takes to create everything you see in that picture, there's so much that goes into that. And you don't know what to research. You don't know what to study. You don't know the steps to take. And yeah, could you take the time to do it on your own? Absolutely. Many people do. Anyone who has started something that we now continue, you know, there had to be that first doctor that thought up the exams and all of that other stuff. But why do that when there is someone there who is like, hey guys, I've been there, done that. I know how to do it. Not only that, I have a success record of showing others how to do it. And you continue to evolve, which means everything, your clients, they're evolving as well. So it's not like it's outdated information. It's always up to date. And here's the big difference I want people to hear. You come from a heart-centered space. You also have done as a career many of the things that people that, you know, come and work with you in the mastermind and the different programs that they do. So you intimately understand what it's like to be an intuitive and be not like every other crayon in the box, and needing to come from a heart-centered space, not always feeling comfortable with the traditional way of doing things. And so you come with that understanding. So no one has to explain to you. And you take that and you say, yeah, I get that, I know that, and that's why I know this can work for you. It's not as if we just went to any old business plan and tried to apply it. This is specifically, your programs are based for those who are heart-centered. So right from the get-go, they're getting a level of understanding, respect, and support that you're not going to get by going to just a traditional mentor or coach. That's number one. Number two, everyone should have a mentor or a coach in their life. I don't care if you're trying to learn how to bake the best cakes, build a car, build a business, you know, everyone, because someone who's been there to be a sounding board, to keep you accountable. Oh my gosh, accountability is one of the biggest places that people stumble and don't realize it. Having someone there to give you that feedback when you're too close to the forest to see the trees yourself. And also the fact that you yourself are an intuitive being. When you have a client that's really kind of stuck, you know, you give us the room to figure it out on our own first. You'll give us that support and you give us the room. You don't want to just give us the answer all the time, because we need to own it. It needs to come from us. When you see that maybe it's a little too much, or we're just, you step in and you'll share something in a way that it doesn't tell us what we're thinking or want to do. It sparks in us because you're using that intuitive ability you have. Again, you're not going to get that with a traditional coach or mentor. So I could go on and on and on, but the materials, the wealth and the sheer volume of material that and resources that you make available to everybody in the program and all the people that aren't, then the working one-on-one and being part of the group, a mastermind group, the benefits are more than we actually have film time for.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much, Erin. And, you know, what would you say? You have told us a bit about how your business has changed. Tell me, do you feel a different sense of possibility now when you're looking at your business?
Yes. Short answer is yes. You know, when I was thinking, I want to have a business, and I was thinking in terms of, you know, offering my services, the things I love to do. And I was having such difficulty figuring out how to put that together. My puzzle was just a hot mess. Or as a lot of times I would say to you, I was trying to sell cheeseburgers to vegans because I didn't understand how to express it, how to give it. And so it was getting jumbled. If someone had told me 6 months ago that I would found a school, I'm not just you know what I'm saying? I founded a school. I am making sure that others are educated, that they are supported, that they have what they need to evolve and grow, and they're empowered, and taking all of who I am in a way that not only makes sense, it makes a massive difference. No, that was something that never came. And now that I am there and doing that, my mind has now been open to, oh, and hey, what if I, and what if I, which are things that I never would have thought of if I hadn't gotten to this point. I have far surpassed any level of achievement that I was looking, personal achievement, professional achievement, and community achievement that I was looking for.
Amazing. Amazing. And I know you've shared with me before, we've discussed this several times, that the money is just a byproduct. Like, it's just a really great icing on the cake. So tell me a little bit about the fulfillment you've been experiencing.
You know, when, I'll be honest, when I, you know, was stalking and keeping in touch, money was on my mind. You know, money was on my mind. Single mom, I had just made some huge life changes. Literally, you know, the amount of money in the bank was not that much. And I was starting over in my life. So yeah, money was also a very big focus for me. And as time went by, not at first, I'm not gonna lie, guys, at first I was still like going, yeah, I wanna help people, but I also need to pay my bills. So I was always looking for that kind of like universal validation. When that shifted and my focus was more, not so much deliberately, but it just was a very natural transition, the transformation. As I was transforming and my package, my program was transforming, and my relationship with my clients and students were transforming, I did. And it was, the money, I just wasn't even, I had to literally sit down today to go back and calculate, which is crazy when you think about when we first started our first conversation. I was able to tell you the exact amount in my bank account, down to the penny. And then today, I had to actually go back and look and add things up because I am so enjoying the journey. I know that every month my bills are getting paid, but I'm so enjoying the journey and the, oh my God, the changes and empowerment I'm making in people's lives that I didn't even know my dollar amount.
Amazing. Amazing. And you know, Erin, I'm sure that we have some people that are likely watching this who are intuitive, who haven't really figured out how to own their gifts and really step into that. So where can they find you?
I do have a page here on Facebook called Lightworker Erin Kosher. I have a private group that I do a lot of cool stuff in, which is called Light Warriors group here on Facebook. They can find me on Instagram. They can find me on YouTube, Erin Kosher. They can find me on Twitter. So I'm branching out into the social media platforms, which is again something wouldn't have thought I would be doing, going live and enjoying doing lives. And as I said, the transformation is not just your business. The transformation is you and who you are. And I've had to confess that there are nights when I cannot sleep, even though I know all the things to do to make sure I have a good night's sleep because I'm so freaking pumped. I can't wait to get back in my office. Or nights when they're dragging me out at 10:30 going, come on. And I'm like, just a little bit more, just a little bit more. I don't care. It's been 12 hours because I'm loving it. Loving it.
Amazing. Amazing. And Erin, what advice would you give to someone who was considering joining the High Value Mystic or the Modern Day Mystic Mastermind?
Short form, do it. Do it now. You will thank your future self will literally thank you, throw you a pizza party, flowers, the whole thing. Do it. And here's why. First, you are investing in you, in yourself. You are investing in your business. You're investing in your future. And you don't even realize the transformation you and your life is going to take. Also, when you go to get started, there's so many parts, so many moving parts. And rather than take such, why take years to learn each of these little moving parts when there is a program and a support system already in place coming from a heart-centered space to show you the steps so that you know, okay, let me start here. I thought this is the place to start. Oh no, all I have to do is this. And build in a way that makes sense. Like you wouldn't go to the gym and start doing some really progressed weights or something without having to learn, learning the first step. Having someone to show you, it saves you time, it saves you resources, and also you're gonna get where you wanna be so much faster than doing it on your own. And that is something now, and again, it took me a little while to catch my groove. All right. And there were times I would get really frustrated about that. And so we would revisit and we would, go back, okay, what steps, this, that. And But once I did catch that groove, I have been off and flying, and still within the time frame of just an initial sign up, I have already achieved, bam. I mean, so someone who's coming in, and there's a lot of ladies, I've worked with some of the most beautiful, wonderful ladies here who they've taken off even faster. So I've seen and I've watched and I've participated in so many celebrations, so many people changing lives, empowering others, living their truth. You know, this is about living authentically and finding a way to do that. I knew I wanted to be authentic. I didn't realize how to do that. And if I hadn't joined this program, I'd still be looking for that.
Erin, watching you blossom, you bloom, all the amazing celebrations you have had in the last 5 weeks is mind-blowing. And I think I'm most excited because I know you're just getting started. And I know that the sky is the limit for you. You've got a big purpose, a big passion, and it shows. So if you are a light worker who's ready to really step in and own your gifts, really develop them, go check out Erin. For those of you who are ready to grow and expand your spiritual business and have celebrations just like Erin has had, then I'm going to invite you, pop on over, go book your free strategy session, and we will talk all about the program. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much, Erin, for being here.
Thank you.
I'm wishing you all an amazing day.